I don't like when my things are not as full as it possibly looks. It looks so junky. It looks so junky, but it's really not that junky. Hold on. Hold on. I should have pulled this stuff up before I did all this. I should have pulled all of this up. I should have pulled all this up. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Not that many people are in here, so it's okay. I was going for the past like 2 weeks. I have been trying to take the time to sit down and actually like record this video with edits, you know, some information, all that type of stuff. But it takes a really long time to edit. It takes a really long time to sit down and like record a video. So I was just like, let me just do it as a get ready. I have literally 40 minutes to get ready. And then I gotta go. So this is gonna be super quick. If you guys can hear me, good morning, Mona. If you guys can hear me, I see a few people. Please like the video, and please also let me know if you guys can hear me because I have the laundry and the dishwasher going on. This is gonna be a regular. Now it's on its last cycle. This is going to be a regular get ready video with me like kind of explaining everything that's going to be happening. This is not a sponsored video, but throughout it I might shout out some things. If you're wondering, thank you, Mona. If you're wondering what I just sprayed in my hair, oh my God, Black girls who like big, curly, puffy hair like me, but you need to put a hairspray in it that's not hard and lets it still be soft. Thank you, Vanity. I use L'Oreal Paris's Alana Satin Extra Strong for color treated hair. And it's a humidity resistant hairspray. So I spray it on my leave out and I spray it on my weave. And it lasts all day. I absolutely love it. It smells good. I spray it while my hair is in the rollers, and then I brush out the curls, and the curls stay all day. So just come pick this up. No, it doesn't flake, Mona. It's not it has alcohol in it, but it's not one of those alcohol based hairsprays. It's a satin hairspray. So it's gonna hold the curl, but you're allowed to like brush it out, kind of like similar to dry shampoo. I don't know how to explain it, but this works for Black girls. It worked for me, so I just thought I'd shut that out. Okay, so I have 40 minutes to get ready. So I really wanted to do this video for the past couple weeks because I'm really into like fashion, and I'm also really into like just business type of things. And for the past couple years, I have been not on the Kardashians' back, but I have just been kind of like really interesting in a lot of their business practices. And I guess like the Kardashians are like my generation's Trump. Like Trump, he was born rich, but he got even more wealthy with just his business practices of really, you know, abusing is a bad word, but it's early. I don't have any other word to use for it, but just really utilizing the different loopholes in business to really get even higher than what he is. And I noticed that the Kardashians, all 7 of them, are really doing practices like that of kind of you know, just really not being shady, but just cutting corners. And I've just been noticing every time they do it. So I'm just like, let me come out with like a little segment on my channel called Fashion Exposed, where I kind of just like talk about like my findings. So you guys know that Tasha had gently covered. I'm not going to do a full coverage today. So I'm going to do like an Estee Lauder kind of double wear, like SPF type of makeup, a little Bobbi Brown type. Usually I will do my Pat McGrath, but it's that's a little bit heavy. Hey y'all, at work, busy day, but here. Thank you, Peaches. Always Peaches. But yeah, And so Tasha had gently spoke about what happened with Balenciaga, and I really wrote her out like a really long detailed script, but she kind of like encouraged me to just do it on my own. She tapped into it lightly, but just told me to basically just do it on my own. So that's what I'm really gonna do now. So I just moisturized my face, and now I'm going with Laura Mercier's Pure Canvas Primer. And so I know you're busy, girl, but I would like to need you to keep doing you. I heard some hate, some male bloggers said, but I don't believe it. Girl, I have no idea what y'all talking about. Y'all see, for the past, everybody was always saying I was messy and in drama. Since August, you probably didn't notice some videos have been taken down off my channel. I have not been engaging. I have not been in the chat. I am no longer subscribed. I have been really being a good employee. I've been being a good helper, and I have not been in trouble. So if somebody's saying something, they are they are making that up for clout because they are not getting engagement from me or anybody else. I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, let me hurry up because once I start getting off track, then that's what be making me late. I'm going on a date before I go to work, and so I gotta hurry up. Okay. So you guys know that when I do my moisturizer and my primer, it's always best to let it dry before putting on your foundation. If you hear the laundry in the back, I'm so sorry. Okay, so let me get what I wrote out for Balenciaga. So you guys know that Balenciaga is really under fire for their campaign where they showed toddlers in BDSM, and they also featured in the ad, some child abuse scandal documents and literature. It wasn't just documents, it was also literature. So I'm going to get into that. So I wrote a whole script. I'm just going to read the script. I'm sorry. Just because I felt like I did it so well. So if it sounds like school homework, I wrote it down. So yeah. So in a recent Balenciaga campaign to promote the campaign for their spring 2023 season collection, Balenciaga claims that they outsourced a production company named North Six and Des Gardens to curate, shoot, and edit their newest campaign. North Six and Des Gardens, for people who don't know, has worked with YSL, Anita, Christian Dior, Amiri, Zara, and so many more fashion houses, including Balenciaga, and I'm going to explain to you why and how. Their work has a particular style that does push the envelope when it comes to marketing. Their website promotes all different types of brands that they've worked with in the past, and they're known for doing a scandal type of production. So when you see like Jean Paul Gaultier, and he has bondage and all that type of stuff, North Six promoted that they shot and curated and edited that campaign. So when Balenciaga tapped them to do their production campaign, it's kind of unbelievable that Balenciaga would not be aware of the type of content that this production company usually does. And the reason why I also don't believe that is because all of those fashion houses that I just named that have used North Six and Des Gardens as a marketing production are all owned by the same umbrella company, which is called Kepler. So Balenciaga, Christian Dior, YSL, Anita, MAC Cosmetics, Zara, Amir, they are all owned by the same umbrella company, which means that North and Six Des Gardens is a vendor of the umbrella company. So there's no way Balenciaga was unaware of the type of content that they were going to produce for their marketing campaign, because they've used this brand before. This brand has used all of the brands that are under that umbrella company. So that's another reason I feel like Balenciaga is lying. So I'm gonna keep going. The featuring of children is not abnormal for this production company. However, in the Balenciaga marketing photo shoot, they featured documents hidden under a bag that relate to a 2008 U.S. Supreme Court ruling, United States versus Williams. The case was ruling that upheld a PROTECT Act, a 2003 federal law that criminalizes advertising, promoting, presenting, and distributing of child. And in the stacks of books that were also featured in, I forgot what the model's name was, but it was an adult model. She was in an office setting, and there was a stack of books in the back of her photo. And one of the books was a title celebrating a Belgian painter by the name of Michael Borisman, whose work was frequently featuring children. And critics have said it's a disturbing painting that has toddlers engaged in playful and mysterious acts with sinister undertones and insinuations of violence. I messed that word up. But basically, the man paints children being violent and just doing outlandish things. Now, if you're that type of, ooh, this is too dark. Oh, it's too dark. Summer tone. I'll fix it. But if you're to artwork, it's not obscene for art that's featured in like Greek mythology or art from years ago to feature children who are unclothed or demonstrating like demonic or angelic behavior or whatever the case may be. But the thing I'm trying to say is there was no rhyme or reason to have that stuff featured in a campaign that's selling purses, that's selling miniature purses. There was no reason for that whatsoever. And so this is kind of my personal feelings about everything. So for the past year and a half, Kanye West has been trying to warn people that fashion houses were trying to sexualize his children. Y'all know Kanye is a narcissist, so I don't know. After 2 tweets, Balenciaga cut ties with Kanye within 24 hours. It took Kim Kardashian West 6 days to address the campaign and its reference to sexualizing children, and how as a mother it was horrifying for her, and how she would not continue to be a brand ambassador for Balenciaga. Balenciaga is now shifting the blame to a third party, such as the production team, which is North 6 and Des Gardens, for the fault of the photo shoot. However, the campaign was approved by North 6 production company because they had to submit the photos to her name. For those who don't know the other white lady that's in the thumbnail, her name is Ludivine Pont, which is the CMO, which is the Chief Marketing Officer of Balenciaga, Robin Misson, which is the Public Relations at Balenciaga, Martina Tiefenpfeffer, which is the COO, the CCO, which is the Chief Creative Officer at Balenciaga, and like a whole staff of a marketing department that probably included 5 interns, before passing along the approval to accounts payable to submit the payment to North 6 and to publish the photos on their website. The group had an overall of, most likely those campaigns come from anywhere of 20 to 35 photos that had to go through at least 40 staff members before it got approved. And it wasn't until like Generation Z social media crime fighters of the world started a backlash on Twitter that Balenciaga wanted to remove the photos and now sue for over $25 million for some bags that are now going to have to go to like a TJ Maxx or a Ross to be sold, because who wants to be the girl in the club wearing the chop Balenciaga? Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Oh, child. Thank you, Peaches, for being in the chat. I was reading, so I didn't see you in the chat. But if you're wondering what I'm drinking, shout out to Mary Organics. Y'all know health insurance is high. So I got my K2M47 liquid drops and my chlorophyll liquid drops from Mary Roofs in my Teamy Blends tumbler, which is water. So, but yeah. But yeah, like, Balenciaga is trying to gaslight everybody, and I think I haven't found a reputable source to update me on this, but I think the lawsuit was already dropped. Once Kanye started talking about other stuff, they quietly dropped the lawsuit. But you wanted to sue somebody, you wanted to sue the production company that all your other sister companies are using for $25 million for creating an ad that you approved and that you posted on your big website. You were so cool with the marketing campaign strategy until the people on social media wanted to tap you on the ass. Like, it was so fake and disingenuous. It was so fake and disingenuous. Like, I'm using Elf and I'm using my matte Pat McGrath. Yeah, and I just couldn't believe. Hold on. Oh. I just couldn't believe that they were just gaslighting. They were just gaslighting and lying about being outraged. It just didn't, and then people were going for it, and I'm like, why do people? This is why I don't respect. Not respect. Respect's a bad word. I don't acknowledge when like stupid trends happen on social media. Oh, cancel this person, cancel that person, because it's like as soon as you guys get distracted, you don't even care anymore. You do not care about anything that be going on. Oh, I'll spray this on the brush because I have my eyelashes. Y'all do not be caring about anything that be going on with people. Once something bigger or better comes into work. Chelsea, I want that roll thing on your head. Does it work? Oh, the thing? Yeah, girl, you can get it from Amazon. Yeah, I like doing it this way because it takes me a long time to curl my actual weave. So I just use that. I just use this and I sleep with it overnight. And Peaches, I don't know if you were in the chat when I sprayed my stuff. It's on the floor now, so I can't go get it. But yeah, I just spray hairspray right over it when I wake up before I where is the I need an how do I go through the damn eyebrow pencil? Hold on, y'all. But yeah. So I just really felt very passionate about it because I just felt like this is what Kanye be talking about. This is what Kanye be talking about. They be distracting y'all. They be acting so outraged. So I'm this, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. And then as soon as something bigger and better comes along, they just keep going. They keep doing what they was gonna do. Like I'm pretty sure they're going to still participate in Fashion Week next year, but they're not coming out with another paint. They're just gonna release they're just gonna release the photos and everything like that, and hope that nobody notices. I mean, not photos. They're gonna release the collection under another thing. They're probably gonna donate to something and just move on. But like the suing of a production company that is a direct vendor of the umbrella company that owns Balenciaga and so many other fashion houses was the biggest, like, you gotta be fucking with me. It was the biggest, like, you gotta be fucking with me. Like, because you can't sue them. Because if one, that's the dumbest thing in the world. You can't sue them when the umbrella company is still utilizing that production brand. So why would one company sue them when they have accounts with 5 other places? Like it doesn't make any type of good sense. It really doesn't. Damn, I got a really big pimple in the middle of my forehead. I don't want to pop it. Hold on. Horrible. I am gonna pop it. I have to pop it. I have to pop it. Do you use hairspray regularly? I'm all natural and I just want to be safe. I use the hairspray when, like, if I get my hair done, like I got my hair done last week. Hold on. I had to pop this pimple. It was too big. Now I made it bigger. Great. But I don't use hairspray regularly. Like if I just got my hair done, I won't use it. But that week, that in between week of not getting my hair done, and the hair starting to look a little whatever, then I'll use it. But yeah, so let's go on. I'm doing 20 minutes. So I'm on here for 10 more minutes and then I gotta go. Hold on. So let's do my next expose job. So this really did not get a lot of kind of this did not get a lot of publicity. However, Kim actually just lost the lawsuit that Noelle Masson-Smith filed against Skims. Let me make sure that's correct, actually. Was it Skims or was it the lady? Is it Noelle? But Kim had actually either she settled with Noelle Smith or she lost, honey. With the woman who was basically saying that like she stole her trademark or something ridiculous like that. So it really goes back to what I was saying in the beginning of my video, that I feel as though that the Kardashians are our generation's. Did that spray that Shine On Love? No, it's a setting spray. So I had already put down my foundation and I put down my base concealer, but I had used a summer foundation, so it was a little bit darker. So I put my regular Pat McGrath concealer that's usually closer to my skin tone on these key points, and then now I'm about to go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo concealer with a satin finish. So the setting spray, I just put it in there to like course set it, and then I'm gonna do the lighter. Thing after. So yeah, I just feel like the Kardashians are our generation's Trump, because they have formulated, before Trump really became rich, he used to act like he was rich. And I feel like that's what Kylie started doing when she first went to Forbes and said, "Oh, I'm a billionaire," and kind of not fudged her sales to Cody when Cody bought Kylie Cosmetics, but she was zealous with her social media marketing. The Kardashians have perfected giving the perception of being rich and successful as a way to help them actually be rich and successful. If you hear that a product is super good or a product is doing well or a product is amazing, and you're hearing it again and again and again and again and again and again and again, eventually it's going to cause conditional thinking that's going to force you into buying something and force you into being a consumer of a brand that you would have normally not been supportive of, only because you've heard so many good things about it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm ranting, but this is another reason why the lives are better, because they're better rants, I guess. I heard she lost the lady if she didn't about to get paid. Fake it till you make it. Kind of, yeah. And that's what they've been doing. Like, the best example I can give is, you remember back in like 2004, 2003, remember the Got Milk campaigns? You remember all the athletes were drinking milk and they had the milk mustache, and all the celebrities had the milk mustache. And if you wanted to be strong, if you wanted to be fast, if you wanted to be healthy, if you wanted to be the best, you had to drink fucking milk. And the FDA had came out and said that drinking milk, all of those myths that we were conditioned into believing all those years ago, wasn't entirely that fucking true. And so Milk, the production company, they were forced to rebrand themselves because they wanted to be looked at as the staple of health when it comes. What did they do? Started hiring celebrities and started hiring athletes, not doctors, not nutritionists. They started hiring people who on camera, on social media wasn't big back then, but on the media, looked as if they were the epitome of health. Look, they drink milk, and if you want to be like them, you should drink milk. That's why all those athletes were getting cereal endorsements, not because fucking General Mills was cashing out $60 million in endorsements for these people because they loved athletes. No, they wanted to show, if you want to be big and strong like the NFL player who just won the Super Bowl, or an Olympic gold medalist, you had to buy my cereal, and in exchange of buying the fucking cereal, you also gotta buy milk. That's what the Kardashians have perfected. They have perfected the illusion of being successful, the illusion of being rich, the illusion to the point where you believe that it is true. And the other case in point that I also have to show is that now the Kardashians were like the highest rated show on E! News. And the reason why everybody assumed that the Kardashian was the highest rated show on E! News was because E! News was not putting any money into any other show but the Kardashians. So they ran that show from anywhere from the spinoffs to the old episodes. They ran that bitch 24/7 in between doing celebrity news and red carpet events. Soon as the Kardashian contract closed and they didn't renew, what the fuck is on the E! News right now? What is on E! News right now? Is E! News even on at this present time? And also, in the same sense, because the Kardashians, did I come all the way here and not bring the damn? Okay. And because the Kardashians are not being ran on the free television network every single day, all day, Hulu ain't doing that fucking great, because nobody loves to watch the Kardashians to pay a certain amount of money for Hulu. Well, I got Sprint, so Hulu's free for me. But if it wasn't free, I would not download Hulu just to watch Kardashians. Most people wouldn't. Why? Because for the past 20 years, we have been conditioned to watch them bitches for free or included in our cable packages. Besides them little documentaries that I personally like, what else is going on Hulu? So their Hulu sale, I mean, thankfully for a subscription-based series, they don't have to disclose their monthly or weekly ratings because it's subscription-based. So whether you watch my show or not, it doesn't matter. You're still paying. Whether the money is going to another show or my show, you're still paying for the service of my show being in the catalog. And I feel like the Kardashians went to Hulu because they were getting embarrassed that on E! News kept having to put out that their ratings were getting lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. So they went to a platform that was going to pay them an astronomical amount of money and not disclose how many people were actually watching the shows during the premieres. And for anybody who's wondering, the Mary Ruth vitamin liquid drops, they're tasteless. I know it has this color, but it doesn't have a taste. But yeah, I feel like they were getting embarrassed. They knew that Netflix was going to tell. Now, one thing about Netflix will tell. If you're not in the top 10 on Netflix, bitch, we know nobody watching your shit. So they didn't want to go to a platform where they will get embarrassed. So they went to Hulu. Hulu paid an astronomical amount of money. Hulu always pays an astronomical amount of money. And that's what happened. They are still putting on the persona that they're being successful, that they're successful. And people keep people keep feeding into it, which is cool. Do your thing. I'm not even gonna hold you. I bought some things from Skims. Skims is good quality. I'm not even gonna lie. Skims is good quality. But though a lot of the things, all of the things, most of the things that Kanye says is outlandish, rude, incorrect, fucked up, over the years, that man has either talked stuff into fruition or have had his Raven Simone prediction. I don't know if he's over there with tarot cards playing spades with the spirits, but everything Kanye says usually comes to pass. It usually comes to pass. He always sounds like an asshole. He always sounds like a mean person. He always sounds like an ignorant ass Negro. But it usually comes to pass. It usually does. So when I be in the comments and I be saying Kanye is always right, I'm not talking about like the racist things that he's saying. I'm talking about, I feel like when Kanye talks, he's one of those people that like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like Kanye is. It's a what you say, not how you say it type of person. You kind of just got to look in between and kind of figure out the message, not take what he says literally, but the message. In August, he came out with a rant saying that the fashion industry wanted to sexualize his children. Everybody thought this man was a weirdo. They said that he needs to get away from Chicago and North, and he's a pervert. Bop, 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 bop. November rolls around. Look at the campaign from Balenciaga that he was once associated and attached to. Look at the rollout that they did. Look at it. He's not always wrong. His delivery is incorrect. His desensitization and his aggressive behavior of how he wants to put out his message is incorrect. But that man ain't usually wrong. I don't know. Now I have to go because I done made this eyebrow thicker than this girl. She looked like she got a BBL and she looked like a good wholesome Christian woman. So hold on. So I gotta go. If y'all like these segments of Fashion Exposed and you want me to do more, like, I guess when, like, not scandals, but like when certain stories come out or just certain things happen, I think I'm just gonna start doing it because I genuinely read a lot of that stuff anyway, and it interests me. And just because it might not interest like a lot of people, I should really talk about other things besides hair, makeup, travel, and just talk about other things that interest me. Because when I was living in New York, I used to go to Fashion Week all the time. I used to get invited to a lot of trunk shows, sample sales, a lot of like fashion, releases and things like that. I was really into the fashion world, not just more as an aesthetic, but also because I was a fashion blogger, and my mom is, I don't want to call her a celebrity stylist, but she has dressed a few people who were famous in them long days ago. Don't get her to get talk about it, child. But so I was like in the fashion industry business wise. I never spoke about it, but before I took the job at the hospital, I actually had an offer to work at Business Insider for their fashion segment, not as a writer, as like a social media marketer. And that was one of like the greatest days of my life until I saw their offer letter, and I was just like, what the, fashion does not pay a lot unless you're Anna Wintour. So that's why I kind of deterred myself away from it. I do enjoy the politics and the fashion business side of things, but yeah, if you guys are interested in more of that, please let me know. Miss, I hate spending money with Kim on skims. However, but I do love how they fit. The Kardashians are so weird to me personally. Yee is mixing emotions with truth and frustration. Thank you, Mona. That's a better way to put it. Kanye is mixing emotions with truth and frustration. So it comes out idiotic, comes out messed up. I tell people that all the time. Miss, you look beautiful as usual. Have a blessed day. Keep the content coming. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. When people be telling me to talk to the kids, shit, I be scared. I know Tasha be annoyed when I be talking to Tatu, because I be telling Tatu like, girl, let me tell you. And she be telling me, don't talk to her like that. But when I talk to the kids, I gotta talk to the kids. I don't drink like that, but I'm the drunk auntie when I talk to the kids. That's me. Like, if I talk to kids, I have to talk. I be telling my cousins, don't bring no kids around here that I can't curse and I can't keep it real with. I like children that stay in a child's place, and the only way I could keep you in a child's place is to be real with you and tell you this is what's going on, and this is what you ain't gonna be doing. And I do that to I call them my nieces, but they're really like my cousins. But because all of my cousins are in their 40s and 50s, I don't want their children thinking that I'm on the same level as them, and I'm not. But yeah, so I just sprayed. I just sprayed a regular setting spray, and then I sprayed a liquid, kind of more liquid setting spray on it, because I don't want this transferring onto my clothes. But thank you, child. I try to keep it real with the younger generation, because I feel like this generation is so, like, this generation is so self-centered. I'm self-centered, but they're like a delusional self-centered. Hold on. Hello. I'm about to go to the grocery store. Okay. Eight. What? Okay. Okay, I'll be around. So, and I'm bringing my computer with me. So, all right. Hello? She must have went to the elevator, child. What was I saying? Can somebody remind me what I was saying before Kasha called me and threw me off with what she just told me? Hold on. Hello? Okay. So I said I'll have my computer and I'll be around. I'm just going to go shopping a little bit. And so let me know. Okay. Why you tell me to shut the fuck up? I know, because you're a colorist. Because you're a colorist. Yeah. All right. I don't know. You're not as nice to me. And that's coloristic. I always be telling Tasha she mean to me because I'm light skinned. Okay, anyway, yeah, so somebody can remind me, what was I saying? I totally forgot, but I feel like, yeah, I like buying from the Kardashians. I like buying from Skims. Let me take that back. I like buying from Skims. The only thing I've spent my money on is Kylie Cosmetics and Skims. And I ain't going front. The products are not cheap. I mean, like the material is worth the money. It's worth the money. I gotta be real. It is worth the money. I know this man is tired of seeing me with a full face of makeup on every time he sees me, but y'all, once they see you getting comfortable, then they try to get comfortable with you. Is it hard for you not to touch your face once it's done? I don't touch my face. I don't like touching my face, especially when I'm out. That with or without makeup, I really don't touch my face because, you know, we're touching things and touching the computer, touching the phone. I don't like touching my face. So I don't touch my face in general. So like if like I have an itch, I carry a lot of like Q-tips, and so like I'll tap the itch with the Q-tips. And then also because I have Botox, when you have Botox, you don't really want to like scratch and do all types of stupid stuff to your face. I spent money on my face. I spent money on the Botox, so I'll tap it, do like things like that. But as for like touching my, I don't do that. All right, we made good time. We made really good time. My face is good. I'm just gonna put on a regular dress. I'm gonna flat iron my hair. I'll take out my things. So yeah. There we go. And I kind of just shake it out. I think Peach has already left. She's at work, but yeah, I just shake the curls out, honey. I shake them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The spray is not super hard. I don't want to shake out. I mean, I don't want to comb out the curls. But once I like press iron, here's. I'm gonna brush out the front part, but yeah, this is how it comes. So, thanks guys for watching. Make sure to like and comment on the video. Let me know if this segment is something that you're interested in me doing more of. more in a structured setting. Like I said, I've been wanting to record this video for weeks, but I haven't had the time to sit down and actually record it. And then truth be told, it takes me another week to edit it. So I'm like, let me just do a get ready with me live. So if you're interested in this type of segment of like exposing fashion and how it relates to like celebrities and like little business practices and things like that, if you're interested in that, make sure to drop a comment, let me know. Make sure to thumbs up this video. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure to subscribe and watch my other videos, and I will be back very, very soon with some cool vlogs and some nice content. So, dummy besos.